Hello and welcome to A Wheel Thing TV. I'm Dave Canole. This week we're checking out the 2016 Kia Carnival Platinum with the big diesel engine. She's a big unit, the Carnival. She measures out at 5.115 metres in length, stands 1755 millimetres in height, and she's wide 1985 millimetres, or just under 2 metres in real money. Very stylish looking car with LED driving lights. The driving lights halogen down at the bottom, and in this case Kia's fitted some Kia branded chrome wheels. It really set off the silver that this car is painted in. 2.2 litre diesel in the car, and it's a fairly grunty little piece of work at 147 kilowatts at 3800 RPM, but 440 Newton meters of torque between 1750 and 2750 RPM. Consumption, it's not too bad at all, to be perfectly honest. You're looking at 7.7 litres on the combined cycle according to Kia's figures, 9.7 on an urban, and on the highway you can expect around 6.5 litres of diesel for every 100 kilometres. This is a feature list of the Carnivals from the bottom to the top of the range, and look, you've got items such as blind spot detection, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning system, forward collision warning system, even a camera display once the car's underway, and speed sensing auto door lock, so the doors will lock once you get to 20-30 k's. What it doesn't stop from being done is the rear tailgate. We've driven away more than once with the rear tailgate up, and all you get is a very soft, subtle chime to tell you that you've got a problem there, which really is a bit of a concern in regards to safety and security. But look, it really is an exceptionally well-featured car, one of the best I think that you'll get, and in this case Kia are asking just over $60,000 for the vehicle, and you've got optional extras, nothing. The only thing extra you pay for is your premium paint, and you're looking at $700 for that. So it tops out at just under $61,500, which is an absolute bargain in real terms. Very simple display as per usual. Kia's ergonomics well and truly up to the task. I mentioned about the folder buttons. You've got information that come through. You've got your lane departure system, which you can turn on or off using these buttons just down here, and of course your cross traffic alert, traffic control, fuel button, and as I mentioned earlier, you've got those up the top to play with should you choose to do so. The other cool thing about this particular car, memory seating, as you can see. But look, you don't even need to pull and drag. It's just simply that, and you're away. And with the touch of a button, power door slides neatly into place, and very comfortably at that. There's an immense amount of fruit inside this car. Look, you've got a very clean, simple looking dashboard and console there, and you've got rear air conditioning, and really important for this particular car, power sliding doors, and of course the power tailgate. And it's just so devilishly simple to use. We'll hit the start button, everything kicks into life. Of course you've got your normal folder button on here for information on the screen. But up here, it's all about these three buttons there. Slide your passenger side and driver's door, and of course your tailgate there, and all you need to do is just press it once, and you've got the same on the remote key fob as well. A bit of a pain is this particular screen. I say it's a pain because it refuses to go away. You actually have to hit that to get rid of it. You can be driving for kilometres and kilometres and it will still be there. It's a bit of an annoyance. Anyway, on the upside, however, a very simple slick shifting 6-speed auto, camera view which comes up on the screen, eco heated steering wheel, and you've also got heating and cooling for these lovely seats, and they really do feel quite comfortable once the fan is in operation. Still not sure about the colour of the wood that they pretend to use in the Kia, but look, it really is one of those things of personal choice, and as you can see, personal choice comes into the factor when you've got 3 people in the middle and 2 more in the back that you can do with fold-away seats.
An interesting addition to the Carnival diesel, the Platinum spec, is an inbuilt DVD player. Now, I say interesting because you've only got it inside the dash. You don't have it mounted anywhere in the back for rear seat passengers, which is a rather startling oversight, to be perfectly honest. What you do get, however, is the vents for rear seat passengers and your own individual controls separate to the controls on the dashboard. But no rear screen for a DVD player? All well and good if you just want to pretend that you're at the drives, but why bother?
It's a very smooth, very plush ride in the Carnival diesel, the Platinum version, obviously aimed at a family style drive, as you can expect. Big 7-seater, sits very comfortably on the road, absorbs just about all of the major bumps and irons out all of the smaller niggly ones as well. You tend to stray a little bit wide and ignore the lane keeping system that the car is fitted with, which you can turn off, by the way. You'll hit all the cat's eyes and such on the side of the road, and basically the car just pretends that they don't exist. So it's very much a luxury oriented ride inside the Platinum version of the Carnival. Sitting up high, you get a good field of vision. You've got great vision, to be perfectly honest, from all points of the compass inside the driver's cabin, and with the huge wing mirrors that it's got compared to some other cars, you really do get quite a broad view. And then when you look through the rear vision mirror looking backwards, you can just see how much space is inside the car as well. That little beep we just heard is the collision avoidance system picking up the car on the side of the road as we come around a turn, and it's a little bit fussy. It'll do that on just a few occasions where there's really nothing to worry about, but I guess erring on the side of caution more than anything else. As you can see, it's doing that again. Steering is a bit light, a little bit light on sensor, and it does sort of weight up a little bit left and right, but it could be said it's a little bit soft for some drivers, possibly a little bit over assisted. But at the other side of that, it's a real delight. It handles well, certainly a very easy car to drive. The only thing that does count against it is just, well, the sheer size, the sheer physical size. It's sometimes a little bit hard to get into some of the car parking spots in a shopping centre car park. But you do, of course, have sensors at all corners, and naturally enough, the reverse parking camera to help you as you make your way backwards. With the rear seats, it's effectively strap, handle, pull that up, pull that as well, which is a little bit fiddly, as you can see, but eventually it does work. It certainly is a big car, the Kia Carnival. We tried the petrol version earlier in 2015, finally got around to getting hold of the diesel. It really is a cracker car to drive. The suspension very well set up for the Australian roads, handles well. As I mentioned, the steering is maybe just a touch light, but overall a fantastic overall package. And for 60-odd thousand bucks, you're going to be very, very hard pushed to find a better value proposition than the Kia Carnival Platinum diesel. Check it out at kia.com or head down to your local Kia dealer. For a Wheel Thing TV, I'm Dave Knoll.